Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 18 Week 6 watch party. We've got a good one here in the Big Ten. We've got the Beanie Babies, Coach Cam, Illinois, taking on Coach Nathan and Big Booty Bloomington. And this is a lot of fun. We also got a Tamper on the line. Indiana's going after one of Cam's defensive tackles. So it's going to be a lot of fun. As always, if you want to join in on watch parties, watch them live with us, and or be eligible to be in these games, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA. As always, we are going to go through both rosters here initially, and then we'll watch the game in full. The VOD will be available tomorrow on game day for everybody else. So yeah, let's get on into it. We'll go through Coach Cam's roster here first here at Illinois. They have had a bit of a tough start to the season. Both these teams, I believe, are 2-2. This is Scotty Bean, the 85 overall. He is your starting quarterback. Running the ball, SFA player Arlo McKeever. At wide receiver, Justin Carter, Nigel Cunningham, and Carlos James. At tight end, you'll see Casey Sanders. And then offensive line looks like this. Not the best offensive line here. They do have Gunther Tall, SFA center. But other than that, a bit weak everywhere else. On defense, you got the SFA player Satchel DeJoki, Quan Gillard, SFA guy over here. And in the middle, Amir Sampson and James Brunner. At linebacker, the SFA player Ross Sandstrom, Landon Cobb, transfer from Kansas, along with John Henry Mustard, the SFA reject. Tate McKinney at right outside linebacker. The corner, Joseph Davis. Abdul Smallwood is an SFA player, and Chris Scales. And in the back, you got Lindell Harper, the SFA freshman, and Neelan Mack, the SFA player. And their kicker is SFA player Emmanuel Dogby, and Fogel Climax is the punter. So a lot of SFA talent on this roster. Just trying to put it all together, of course. And then we go to Big Booty Bloomington here for Coach Nathan, led by SFA player Keon Parks, the 90 overall. They also have SFA player Ashton Allison, the freshman, 98 speed. Not so much help here at wide receiver. Booker Wright, Matt Warren, and Chris Burley, pretty poor. Tight end, you got Andrew Payne. Offensive line looks like this. They got Obi Oba, the SFA player at left guard. Rest of the offensive line not very good. They do have SFA reject Boris Budge right here on right side. On defense, it's Anthony Lewis, Jason Anderson, and then in the middle, the SFA player Brodus Walters. Linebacker Frank Greenwood, Anthony Williams, and Bo Morris. At corner, Alan Edwards, Zach Williams, and James Hargrove. And then out back, Brandon Rutledge and Ernest Willis. Kicker will be Kyle White. So those are the rosters. We'll go ahead and get on into it. Cam, if you have a jersey request along with you, Nathan, type it into the chat or just let me know. And we'll get into this game here shortly. So both 2-2. Illinois 1-0 in conference. Indiana 0-1. Cam said he's good with whatever. Pretty substantial difference in the overalls here today, so going to be an interesting matchup for sure. Nathan, do you have a jersey request? He's typing. We'll wait a second for him. All red for Coach Nathan. Okay. Oh, but you're missing out on the camo. Alright, I think we'll go with... He doesn't have... We'll just go with the white. Does he have white or red pants? Yes, he does. Okay, so... Do we just want to go with crimson? I don't really see a difference. The helmet, what's the difference here? Yeah, we'll just give him his regular logo. And then for the Beanie Babies, do we have anything fun? The Galloping Ghost. I don't know, I like the orange. Do you have any craziness? Do we go gray? I think we go gray. Gray versus red here on Watch Party. Also, happy Father's Day to anybody here who is a father. Fortunately, Kenzie hasn't said Happy Father's Day to me yet. A shame. Oof. Illinois averaging only 22 points a game. Not the best, not the best. All right, so here we go. Big Booty Bloomington. Going to be a lot of fun here. So conference standings, look at Michigan. 3-2, they might be falling off, so it looks like it's a three-headed race between Penn State, Ohio State, and Michigan State. And on the other side, Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, and poor Wisconsin all the way at the bottom. All right, let's get on into it. Big Booty Bloomington. Excited to see Keon Parks. He finally gets himself like a game day style game. And we'll start seeing Scotty Bean. Scotty Bean and the Beanie Babies, in week 6 is underway. Here we go with the kickoff. Runs over a man, that's Nigel Cunningham. Got a little rivalry game here. And Cam, your coaching name in this game is Cam Bean. So here we go. The Beanie Babies open the game. Only one SFA player on this defense. It's Brodus Walters. They'll start with a screen pass, and Justin Carter gets himself 1 yard. Second and 9 now here. Illinois looking to right the ship in this rivalry matchup. He takes off early. He stumbles. He breaks a few, and he's sacked. Down he goes. It's Bo Morris. What a start for Big Booty Bloomington. Working off the edge. Finally gets through and cleans up Scotty Bean. Not a good start here for the Beanie Babies. How did I not beat this team? That's the real question. 3rd and 12. And Indiana get off the field. They bring a blitz over the middle. It's caught! What a play! Oh, he slings off 2! There they go! Finally caught. It's Justin Carter for 32. A beautiful slant. Oh, he wasn't looking. That could have been a pick. What a play for Justin Carter. He almost took that to the house. All right, so the drive continues across the 50. Looking good here. Oh, a quick screen. That didn't go too well. They'll call it incomplete. Quick throw not working early. Split backs now. Nigel Cunningham down at the bottom of your screen. Scotty Bean has to dump it off. They're pushing. They bring him down. Cody Alexander gets 5.
Man, Indiana just has the aura of a squirrel that fell in a wood chipper.
No. They have great aura. I know the camo makes them have more. Yamming it deep and intercepted! Scotty Bean turns it over. What a start for Big Booty Bloomington. All right, so here comes Keon Parks and company. They got Ashton Allison in the backfield as well. And, no wide receivers. Steps up, flings it, and almost picked on the first play. It was Ross Sandstrom. The SFA player could have given it right back. Oh, man, if this is a turnover-heavy game, it's going to be awesome. Dropping back, quick throw, wide open. Oh, what a cut! There they go! Big Booty Bloomington can't be caught! Touchdown, Indiana! Booker Wright, straight to the dome! What is happening to Illinois? And oh, what a block! Big Booty Bloomington! What did you say about no aura, Dogwater?
Aura of a squirrel that fell in a wood chipper.
I think that's the Beanie Babies. So the
That was
extra point,
that
an
was Scotty
absolute,
Bean throwing him in the wood chipper.
an absolute shocker here to start. So here comes Illinois, their second possession. Broken tackle. This game is already going a bit crazy here. So Illinois had a couple big plays. Obviously got to limit the turnovers for Scotty Bean. But how'd that guy get so wide open? Trips left to the short side. First handoff here to Arlo McKeever. And he'll get 6. 7-0 start for Indiana. At home, safety coming down, loading the box. It's a keeper for Scotty Bean. He gets to the outside, and he's a man. He gets around him. He's still going. 18 for Scotty. All right, Scotty Bean coming back with a vengeance, absolutely schlupping him. What an awesome start to this game. So at the 48, they're going empty for the Bean. And it's a keeper here, and he is caught on the left side. What's wrong with saying schluppin', Wind? Is schluppin' a bad word?
Schluppel doodle doo.
Schluppa-doo-doo-doo. I gotta retire that one. Not my my best call. All right, 2 tight ends. Scotty Bean, he takes off again, his 3rd straight run, and he gets smoked. Smoked beans. We're cooking barbecue here, KJ. All right, split now here on 3rd and 4. Scotty Bean, keep the drive going. 4-man rush, steps up, he looking to yam, he slings it and it's dropped, almost picked! That was the backup Alexander. And they're going for it, 4th and 4. Scotty Bean, they bring a blitz, he yams it deep left side, triple coverage, turnover on downs! Just a horrific start here for the Beanie Babies. What a deflection. He might have deflected it away from a pick. Turned out a little bit better. Coach Nathan loving it there on the sidelines. What a start for Coach Nathan. 1st and 10, Keon Parks will hand it to Ashton Allison, his first carry of the ball game. He slings off 3! Oh, he could have gone! He has 98 speed, remember, if you give him room. What a start for Indiana. Bunch form, they'll hand it off again. Maybe Illinois was celebrating too much after that after that Wisconsin win, and they weren't ready for Indiana. Drop for Keon, Yamin, and caught, 1st down. Already in positive territory, field goal range. It's a long game. But Indiana looking good here halfway through this 1st quarter. 27 yards away. 2 tight ends on the field. They'll motion 1. The handoff, Ashton Allison, and he's falling forward. He's a speed guy, but he's running with power here early. 2nd and 4 from the 21. Drop. Over the middle, that's caught. He throws an absolute laser. That thing had some serious mustard on it. And here we go. Indiana inside the 15. They'll hand it off. Ashton Allison to the outside. He finds some room. If he could have not run into his own guy, it might have been a touchdown, but nevertheless, we're inside the 10. 2nd and 6. A dream start here for Indiana. Offset eye, Keon Parks. He'll drop back. A deep drop for Keon. Dumps it, and a drop for the tight end. Tough drop there. That's okay. 3rd and 6. Trips left. Remember, you have a field goal to go up 2 scores. Indiana, Keon throws it towards the left side, and they'll just eat the down. 4th down. Nice stop there for Illinois. Bring out the field goal unit to try and add some points. 26 yards to go, up 10, and it is good! So here we go. Illinois now down 10. See if they can make a comeback here. This Indiana defense is reeling early on. Putting bean in a blender, turning them into bean paste. Pistol form for Scotty. Quick option. Scotty keeps it. He finds the edge. He's super speedy, and he gets 6 out of it. Early 10-0 lead for Indiana. That right side looks juicy. Run of power. There they go. They do it. Arlo McKeever to the edge. He cuts a field, and what a tackle. Just need one more block. From their own 37. Empty set for Scotty. It's a keeper, and he is brought down. Maybe got 1 out of it. 4.5 a carry early on for Scotty Bean. When we watch him, he normally takes like 20 carries or so. So offset pistol now. Hand off to Arlo McKeever. He slings off 1, slings off a 2nd. That's a 1st down. They had the game day earlier this season, I believe, if I remember correctly. I don't remember against who, but one of the problems was Arlo McKeever only got like 6 carries. 1st and 10. McKeever. Oh my God, he just killed the linebacker. You got to ask Cam for the lore on Scotty Bean's dad. I'm not sure. Scotty, he takes off, though. He's slippery up the gut, and that's a 1st. So here comes Illinois, another real threat at scoring. We're inside the 40 now. Once again, pistol. Safety coming down. Handoff. Arlo McKeever gets the right side. He gets a block. He's a man. He explodes. He's still going inside the 15. Arlo McKeever. And look at the blocking there. I think that was Justin Carter. The do-it-all wide receiver. Many NFL scouts in attendance. So Nigel Cunningham, top of your screen. Pistol form, the handoff, Arlo up the gut. He finds a hole, they bring him down. Indiana would love to hold him to a field goal here. Keep the touchdown lead. But Illinois is starting to heat up. It's a screen pass. Yams it deep and out of bounds. Scotty Bean, 3 of 8 to start the day. Not evading the Concepcion line here early. 3rd and 5 for the Bean. It's another screen. He gets it off. Turns upfield. They can't convert. What a stop for Indiana. So Emmanuel Dogby will come out to try and get Illinois on the board. So this will be about 27, 28-yarder. Kick is up, and it's good for the Beanie Babies. Right through the wickets. But a dream start for Indiana as they'll return this kick. Has some room, cuts inside. What a play! Up to the 30 for Fred Wright. So 2 drives and 2 scores here for Indiana. And the big play touchdown and then a nice drive for a field goal. What will they do on this one? It's a keeper for Keon Parks, his first carry of the ball game, and he gets stacked up by his left tackle. Lendell Harper in there. The fan favorite Obi Oba at that left guard position. Last play of the first quarter. It's another keeper for Keon, and down he goes. Nice play there by John Henry Mustard, the SFA player. But the lead is with the Hoosiers. 10-3 after 1 on this Father's Day 2025. So to start the second quarter, we'll flip the field and a 3rd and long for Big Booty Bloomington. Keon Parks has time, rolls right, he's still running, and he almost throws it, but he goes down. Ross Sandstrom on the sack. And here comes Illinois. We were wondering how long the legacy quarter would last. Indiana now gotta step up here. So here's the punt. It is returnable. They drop it. Nigel Cunningham, almost disaster. But he picked it up, got a little speed there. So here comes Scotty Bean. And is this, we got some, what is this, Wildcat. McKeever at quarterback, they hand it off. And that's a big play. Cody Alexander. Coach Nathan not happy with that last possession, telling Keon to throw the damn ball on the sidelines. And off now, Arlo McKeever. He's pushing. He gets 4 out of it. Illinois starting to heat up in the run game. Already threatening field goal range. 2 tight ends to the right-hand side. Over the middle, that's a catch and a first down. Hayden Greenway, the SFA player, the backup tight end. Actually, I think he's the 4th start, so. 5 for 10 now for Scotty Bean, slowly but surely. Getting better as the game progresses. It's a keeper now for Scotty to the edge. Nice tackle by the safety. Can the defense hold? Scotty throwing. Evades. Goes for the first. Breaks a sack. He gets some blocks inside the 5. He almost scored. An amazing job by Scotty Bean and the downfield blocking. Incredible job. Almost sprung Scotty for a tutty. So here comes Illinois looking for the tie from the 3. Shotgun form. Handoff and touchdown, Illinois. They give it to him. Arlo McKeever ties it up here in Bloomington. Just stretched it past there. So back-to-back 10 points spurts here for both teams. Very evenly matched here early on. Both 2-2. Both have I logos. Neighbors on the map. Basically the same team. Here's the return now up to the 28. So we're back tied in the blink of an eye. What can Illinois do here? Can Illinois get another 3 and out? Keon Parks with the drop back. He has time. He floats it. Wide open, man. Man, the coverage today for Illinois has been suspect at best. 2 catches, almost 100 yards for Booker Wright. Back under center. Tight end in motion. Throw, quick throw, and he wasn't looking. That could have been another big play, but it hit right off the face mask. Keon Parks now 4 of 8. Just not on the same page. Delayed give now to Ashton Allison. He falls forward for 2. Great job pushing through the contact. But it's 3rd and long. They're 0 for 2 on the day on 3rd down. Drops back, Keon over the middle. Wide open, man, and he dropped it! Hospital ball there. Big job by the linebackers. And that will result in a punt. You gotta hang on to those. So here's the punt. Not a great one. So now the Indiana defense gave up 10 unanswered points. You gotta reel it in, force a punt. Both teams 2 of 4 scoring. Back to the Wildcat here for the Beanie Babies. Motion. McKeever keeps it. He's going to take it. He cuts outside. They're pushing him off, and he gets 4 out of it. Nicely done. Very back and forth game here early on. Alad John. 2nd and 6 for the Beanie Babies. Float. First down, Illinois. Ever since that early pick and then the 4th down, Scotty Bean's been very careful, throwing very short balls, trying to dink and dunk down the field. Back under center now. He'll audible to the pistol. Scotty takes off yet again. Another big hole and another big gain for the Bean. Illinois dominating this 2nd quarter. 5 minutes left. Quick option. Down he goes. Scotty Bean couldn't get it off. Bo Morris. He's been huge already in this game. 2nd and 14 now. Big chance for Indiana. Back to the Wildcat. Arlo McKeever hands it off to the outside. He clipped him and slowed him down. So it'll be 3rd and 7. A chance to get off the field here. But they have Emmanuel Dogby, a very powerful SFA kicker. 3rd and 7. Empty set for Scotty Bean. The snap. 3-man rush. Over the middle. Caught. First down and more up the gut. Carlos James for 15. His first catch of the ball game. So Illinois finally, it was a very slow start, but they're finally in a groove. So 1st and 10, can they do it again? Threatening the red zone. Play action. Scotty to the flat. Hayden Greenway, he gets 5 out of it. Nice job pushing through 2 tackles. Clock continues to tick. Indiana's got to find a way. Offset pistol, 2 tight ends. Scotty Bean throws it to the flat. That's Alexander, and they'll stuff him. So stuffing him for a field goal here would do wonders. 3rd and 3 for the Beanie Babies. Split backs. It's a blitz. Oh, but they called the screen. The perfect play call. Arlo McKeever. Touchdown, Illinois. 17 unanswered here in Bloomington. What a start for Illinois. Reading Coach Nathan like a book. So Indiana, man, they got to respond here, Nathan. What the heck's happening? Got out to an early lead and then just kind of stopped. They will return this one. Gets up to the 22. So 3 minutes left, plenty of time. Well, Indiana does get the ball after halftime, so been kind of a one-play wonder here so far. The freak broken coverage. So split backs, hand this to Ashton Allison. He'll get 3 out of it. I form 2nd and 7. They're running clock a little bit. Keon Parks hits his man. Man, he throws a beautiful ball. 10 yards for Matt Warren. Throws an absolute whistler. Keon Parks started his career at Western Michigan with Fink and Mills as his coach. And then yams that deep and another drop. Then he transferred and now starts for Indiana. Might be the most miserable career path of all time. Western Michigan to Indiana. 2nd and 10. Ashton Allison to the outside. He goes nowhere. So these drop passes are killing the Hoosiers. Third and 10, Keon Parks. Over the middle, that's caught. Could be a first down. It is! Booker Wright again. This dude is balling today for the Hoosiers. So drive continues. We're inside 2 minutes. Keon Parks, he takes off again. He slides inside and he loses 4. It's a sack. Amir Sampson tried to get around him, but he couldn't. So that one hurts. 2nd and 14 now. Bunch forms, bottom of the screen. A handoff. They're still running the ball. There goes Ashton. First down. Blink and you'll miss him. He just exploded through the hole. That kid is special. So here comes Bloomington. Down 7. Quick throw on the bubble. It's a catch. Chris Burley gets 5 out of it. Nice job. Down to 2 timeouts here. A minute left. Threatening field goal range. Gotta add points on this drive. They toss it out to the edge, and he can't get around him. What a tackle. I think that's Tate McKinney. It is. So 3rd and 9. They got to hurry it up. Back in shotgun. Booker Wright, bottom of the screen. Keon, he takes off, and down he goes. That's going to be a drive ender for Indiana. Illinois calls a timeout, looking to add more points. Disaster here for the Hoosiers. So it's received and it stays on his feet. Oh, there goes Nigel Cunningham. He gets 14. So 38 seconds, 2 timeouts. They could potentially add more points here. Trips left. Indiana gotta be on their heels. Scotty Bean yams that one. Caught by Nigel. They're in yam range. They call one of those timeouts. Just a fantastic second quarter here for Illinois. Scotty Bean at the helm. Another throw and another first down. Justin Carter this time. So in 2 plays, they're already in fringe field goal range. Split backs, 30 seconds left. Clock is ticking. Scotty Bean. 3-man rush. He's gonna throw it cross body into the dirt. 21 seconds left. It's a 60-yarder from right here, so they got to get probably 10 to 15 more yards. Scotty yams it. That will do. And a catch by Nigel Kenningham. He hangs on. Fantastic. So now it's a 46-yarder. 17 seconds left, but no timeouts. Scotty Bean yams it deep. It's a floaty, and he catches it. Carlos James. But once again, you got to remember, no timeouts. If they go down in bounds, they won't be able to race the field goal kicker out there. So they'll have one chance at the end zone. You cannot get tackled short. Trips right for Illinois. Scotty Bean yams it deep and out of bounds. Will they try another play? No, they'll bring out the field goal unit, a 30-yarder from left hash to put 20 unanswered points on the board in the quarter. It's good. Just a fantastic job here by Illinois. They were down 10, fought back a 20-point quarter to stun Big Booty Bloomington. Disaster here for Coach Nathan. They'll have to go to the locker room and figure out what the heck they're gonna do here. They do get the ball after half, and that will do it. So at halftime, it's 20-10 here in Bloomington. Coach Cam happy after a disaster start. Indiana got to go back to the drawing board. So minus one big play, Indiana's kind of been trash. See what they can do here. Couple awesome plays to start the game. This one especially, but defense had a couple great drives to start, then they gave up 20 unanswered. I don't think Arlo ever got that touchdown, to be honest. That one, maybe. And look at that. Like, no rush yards for Indiana, even though I think that's BS. It's counting sack yards. Allison's actually running pretty well. But look at the time of possession. So here we go, second half action here. Indiana will start with the ball down 10. It was definitely the tale of two quarters. Indiana dominated the first, and then Illinois absolutely smoked them in the second. Who will win the third? They'll start out under center. Audible into the shotgun. Keon Parks and throws it right into the face mask of the defender, John Henry Mustard. So I form now, 2nd and 10. Gonna go back to the running game, it seems. A toss out to Allison. Can he turn the corner? He has the speed. There he goes! Down the left side, and they push him out after 37. What an audible from Keon Parks, and look at the blocking! Exactly what they needed. So now at the 40. Keon over the middle. It's another drop. What does Keon have to do? He put it right on the money. Third drop of the game for Indiana. Another throw here for Keon. He has time. He yams it deep. It's a wobbler. It's caught! Oh no, he dropped it. Booker Wright came back for it. And he just couldn't grab it. Safety's coming down. 3rd and 10. Keon Parks over the middle. It's caught, but short. Are they going to go for it? Yes, they are. Coach Nathan getting aggressive. Here we go. What is the call for Nathan at the 38? The snap. He has time. He rolls right. He yams. Caught. Is he going to get there? No, it's a turnover. It took 3 men to bring him down. What an effort from Booker Wright. So here comes Illinois. Just a tough scenario there for Indiana. 1st and 10. Triple option for Scotty Bean. He gets hit hard. Coach Nathan screaming at the refs. Down 10. The defense has to come up with a stop. Illinois has been running it down their throat. Another handoff here. He stiffies a man. Gets the first. So now at the 45, Scotty Bean, 2 tight ends. We'll get 4 out of it. 76 yards for Arlo. Already almost double the carries he got on that game day game. Split backs now. Safety's coming down. Both to the left side here. Arlo runs right. Brought down by the linebacker. So 3rd and 3, chance to get off the field for Indiana. Defense has not gotten a stop since the 1st quarter. Pistol form, trips left. The handoff, Arlo up the gut. 1st down with ease. Just too easy here for Illinois. Feels like Indiana just gave them all they could in the 1st quarter, and it wasn't enough. Scotty Bean now takes a, finds room up the gut. There he goes. 13 yards for Scotty and a fresh set of downs. Inside the 30. Two tight ends, hand off to Arlo McKeever. He cuts outside. He runs over 1 and 2 and gets 8. Almost 100 yards now for Arlo. They need a turnover or something here. They got to swing the momentum back in their favor. Trips left. Quick option for Bean. Breaks a tackle. And he's not going to pitch it. He gets the first himself. Could have been a pitch. Could have been risky. So Bean as well as 96. So both their top runners almost 100 yards. 4 wide now. McKeever back to keeper now. Down he goes. Nice play. So with a field goal, Indiana could keep this at a 2-score game. Not the worst thing in the world. But they've got to stand on their head here. Defend the line. Scotty Bean, a counter. McKeever. Oh, look at the movement. Oh, baby, touchdown, Illinois. Arlo McKeever. That was a grown man run. Let Arlo cook indeed, but they are going to review it. Coach Nathan challenges. They don't think he got into the end zone, and yeah, that's right. He's down at the 1. No touchdown for Indiana. Good call by Coach Nathan, throwing the challenge flag. I don't know how they missed that. He's down way short.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So bring him back down to 20. May just be a technicality here as they're on the inch. Can Indiana find a way? Option. Bean gets it done. Bean delivers a stiffy, and he walks on in. Coach Cam just trying to stat pad Scotty Bean here to make people think he's good. So 27-10. 27 unanswered. Indiana not looking too good here. They've had a couple of chances, but it has not been good. Outside Booker Wright, this offense is trash. And Allison. Allison's pretty good. So offset I. Hand it off to Ashton Allison. They got to go big play now. Down 3 scores halfway through the 3rd quarter. Not looking good for Big Booty. Hand off, Ashton Allison breaks a tackle, reverses field, and only gets 3 out of it. Every time he touches the ball, I feel like he could explode for a touchdown. So 3rd and 7 now. Keon dumps that off. They actually catch it, but they're short. Please don't punt. They're going to punt. This would be a great time for a fake. Might be time to pack it up. Thanks for coming out, Indiana. The best chance at scoring might be on defense from Scotty Bean. $27-10 here, not looking good. Hand off McKeever, and he just falls forward for 7. He's still on his feet. He gets 6 out of it. Over 100 yards now for Arlo. Second down, Indiana desperate for a stop. It's a keeper. Scotty Bean fakes everyone out. There he goes. He's going to go untouched inside the 10. Touchdown, Illinois. The Beanie Babies are running away with it. $34 unanswered. Unreal. Just pure domination from the 2nd quarter on. Indiana is shell-shocked here. They can't believe it. Illinois just a second-half team. They got to let their Bean warm up. So here comes Keon Parks. Technically still a 3-score game if you go for 2, but It's not very inspiring here since that first quarter. A shame. I wanted Indiana to win. Would have been nice.
Woo!
2nd and 13. Handoff Ashton Allison. He'll break a few. Get 7. Be 3rd and 6. Keon Parks, man in motion. Corner blitz. It's caught by Ashton Allison. Finally, somebody makes a grab. 1st down, Indiana. The angle route worked to perfection. First and 10 now for Keon Parks. About 11 minutes left in this game day. Broken tackle. They get 3 out of it. Keon Parks just barely above the Concepcion line. Trips left. Safety coming on down. That's Nealon Mack. They almost get him to jump. Hand off to the outside. There goes Ashton Allison. He has room, and he gets himself a first. Indiana's had a few drives into plus territory today that come up with nothing. They have been able to move the ball.
1st and 10. Can they turn it over again?
Hey, they don't have any turnovers today. Let them cook. 100 yards for Ashton Allison. Let him cook. At the 40. Come on, Indiana. Make it a game. It's only 3 possessions. Handoff goes nowhere. 3rd and 4. Two of 8 on 3rd down. Not a winning recipe. Does my mic sound weird? What's wrong with my mic? There goes Ashton Allison. He can't get the first. They're going to have to go for it. Brother. There's no way my mic sounds weird. Keon Parks over the middle. And it's dropped, you fur! Ay, ay, ay. So frustrating to be an Indiana fan here. Another drop to end a drive. Check your phone, you big dummy. 1st and 10 for Scotty Bean. Arlo McKeever goes nowhere. All right, 34-10 as we enter the 4th quarter. 34 unanswered from Illinois. It's a splattering here in Bloomington. Second and 13. Over the middle, and it is caught. 1st down. So 1st and 10. Scotty Bean takes off again. He slides this time. Come on, now we just need to farm highlights, Scotty. Do some tricks. Second and 2. 3-man rush. Dumps that off. 1st down, Hayden Greenway this time, the SFA player. Well, you got your wish. Indiana's getting smoked. Arlo to the outside. He cuts up field, outran his blocker. If he hadn't done that, he might have gotten a touchdown. 100 yards here for Arlo. Once again, they're threatening. Please, Scotty, he has a family. Quick option. Scotty Bean to the corner. First down. Inside the 20 for Scotty Bean. They're 5 for 5 on the day inside the 20. Another handoff. Arlo McKeever up the gut to the 5. First and goal for the Beanie Babies. Scotty Bean fakes, throws deep, and almost intercepted. That was it. That was the play that would have sparked the comeback, surely. Second and goal. Motion, it's Cunningham. They'll throw it again. Scotty Bean takes off. He's going to get another not like this. 41 unanswered for the Bean. Nasty work here for Indiana. The stand's completely empty. The fans have already gone home. They had no points at the start of the second quarter. Just an insane blunder here from Indiana. Does Indiana have any dignity left? They had one big play and a field goal. Surely Indiana will score some garbage time points. Keon Parks, he takes off. He gets to the outside. He breaks a tackle. He cuts upfield. He's still pushing. Nice little 7 yards for Keon. Poor Keon, man. He has to deal with this wide receiver core. Shameful. Second and 3. Ashton Allison, he spins, and he gets nothing out of it. But even at this result, Indiana's still in a much better spot than they have been the last couple of years. Coach Nathan doing a wonderful job so far with this team. It just takes time. Safety comes on down. Nealon Mackey rolls right. Yams and oh, it's just not even close. Fourth down, they're waving the white flag. A punt, down 31. So here comes Indiana, and they can't get him. Oh my God, that was close. Nigel, man, he's starting to cook. So 6 minutes, can Indiana get a 50 burger? Or Illinois, I get these states confused. They're basically the same thing. First and 10, dump off, Greenway, nothing. Second and 9 now. Scotty Bean back in the pistol. They're starting to run clock a little bit. Run clock they will. Scotty Bean. What is the call? It's a keeper. To the outside. Down he goes. A nice negative play for Indiana. Mark Thomas. Just looking for moral victories at this point for Indiana. 3rd and 13. Empty set for the Bean. Scotty. Clock running. Under 5 minutes now. So 3rd and 13. Can Indiana get off the field? Rolls left. It's Beanie. Breaks a sack. Down he goes. So Indiana standing on his head. Fourth and 22. They're still gonna run the clock. I think he got stopped on fourth down maybe once or twice, but probably not. Yeah, I mean 41 answered is 41 unanswered. So here's the punt return. We get it to the right side. Once again I ask, does Big Bluty Bloomington have any dignity? 41 unanswered, you gotta end the streak. You've gotta score. Handoff, Ashton Allison, he gets room up the gut. He breaks a tackle, and he gets 12. This is a great running back. Sad that he wound up at Indiana. Would have been a fantastic Wisconsin Badger. Keon Parks has time, dumps it off to Allison. Maybe he'll enter the transfer portal. So 2nd and 2 now. Split backs. Keon Park jams it deep left side and out of bounds. They'll give it to him. Booker right. What a catch. So empty set under center. Quick throw. Ashen. Oh, baby, the bubble. Oh, that looked good. Beautiful commentary here for from Coach Pizza. Thank you for the muffling. He's wishing Gamara would play as good as Keon Parks.
Okay, pal.
I'm sorry, but Gamara Live is worse than this entire Indiana roster. 3rd and 3. Come on,
Because you're right, doesn't mean you're right.
Handoff, Ashton Allison. Oh, he can't get the first. If they kick a field goal, I'm going to cry. Come on, go for it. Touchdown here. Touchdown
Pick
here.
six. Pick six. Pick six.
Keon Parks. A quick throw. No, not the bubble. What are you doing? The only play in the playbook that goes backwards on by design.
The only play that could have given us a pick six, too. I'm so sad.
Yeah, he didn't throw the think screen. All right, 2 minutes left in a dream. Can Illinois, can they hang on? Surely Illinois won't
Surely a
blow
comeback
this
is
one.
possible.
We just need like 4 pick sixes in a row. 2nd and 6. The handoff.
Technically.
Oh, it's Scotty! Look at him run! An injury
They can get
here
this
would
ball
be so
back.
funny. Up 31, Scotty Bean tears his ACL. Come on.
He has 170 rushing yards.
Yeah, dude's going crazy. Bean RB. Hand off McKeever. McKeever goes nowhere. Yes, they have to run one more play. Let's go. Come on,
Throw it
score
deep.
here. Last
Throw
play
it
of
deep.
the game. Scotty Bean. The handoff. McKeever. Keep it going. No. And as we hit
Oh, it's
triple
on now.
zeros, Illinois dominates Big Booty Bloomington with 41 unanswered. Scotty Bean proves why he's a running back merchant. Look at this play. Juking everybody out of their shoes. But a very fun one between Coach Cam and Coach Nathan. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, Monday, for game day. Man, oh man. That was a tough one. It was a great first quarter. I was really enjoying it. And then Illinois found out that they can run the ball.
Illinois discovers taking the ball out of Bean's hands is very successful.
Yeah. God, dude, that play was so good too, and they just ruined it.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
And somehow Illinois is undefeated in Big Ten play. Boo.
The Beanie Babies are here for the Big Ten.
I mean, they've only beaten Indiana and Wisconsin, not like they're, you know,
Okay,
hitting the heavy hitters here.
What do you mean, dude? That's like beating Ohio State and fucking Michigan.
Yeah. Maybe someday. Oh, the Buckeyes will wipe you. Man, they're giving us the full freaking highlights here. Come on. Give me the stats! Man, Nathan didn't want to stick around for his stats.
Stats.
So the scoring summary. Look at this. It put the third quarter. What the heck? I've never seen that before. It put the third quarter in front of the... What the heck? Anyways. Scotty Bean, 17-25, 174, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Bean had 170 and 3 touchdowns. McKeever had 132. Carter had a couple nice catches. Cunningham didn't do much today. And on defense, 7 tackles for Cobb. Couple TFLs across the board. A lot of TFLs. 3 total sacks. No picks. Deflection. No fumbles. And for Indiana, Keon Parks, 15-26, 204, 1 touchdown. Ashton Allison had a good day. Booker Wright was fantastic, 5 for 135, but nothing else from this team. Ton of drops. And then on defense, 3 guys got to double digits. 4 TFLs for Bo Morris, 2 sacks. They got a pick. So it's like on paper, I mean, it was close, but Illinois, man, just running it down their throat. So we'll check out players of the game before we get on out of here. I got to cover the screen so that I don't leak game results here. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, checking out the SFA. And our players of the game, Scotty Bean, Booker Wright, Ernest Willis, and Ross Sandstrom are your players of the game. 2 for 4 for SFA players.
They have more rushing yards than passing, dude. Get out of here.
So Indiana takes the loss. They will not get the chance to spin the wheel for the tamper. And that will do it. Thanks for watching.